koalas. Good morning. Hi, Maury. Hi, Ronit. And hi, whoever else will come and join us. Will come and join us. Hi, okay, so we're going to get into the glute session that we did the other day, and I can't even remember which day I did it, but I knew it was the day that you guys haven't done it. So that's why I decided to repeat it again, because it's a pretty good session. So let's start. I might just move this back a bit for a moment with our feet separated, hip width distance apart, ankles and hips as well stacked. So shoulders away from the ears, hands onto the lower abs. Inhale through the nose and out through the mouth. So when you're breathing out, stomach moves in towards the spine. Tu columna. Sí, ven ahí, te muestro tu cuerpo. Esa parte, su espina, tu columna.
Así.
Hands a bit higher. Breath in and sighing out. One more breath in. Just asking what everything means. Arms come down. No tengo tiempo ahorita. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to the side. Inhale, arms come forward. Exhale to the side. Inhale, arms lift up. And then bend the arms and bring the arms straight down in front. Come up onto the balls of the feet and stay lifted. And then your arms come to the side. Inhale, arms shift forward. Now we're not going to do exactly the same that I did the other day, because I can't remember exactly what we did, but I remember the standing up part, and it was very effective for the glutes, so that's definitely what we'll do. Inhale up.
This is my new clothes.
I had a plastic bag of clothes put away from her up the top of her cupboard, which I just found this morning, and they had all this stuff for size 5, which she is, and size 6. So I was like, yay, because she's got nothing in her wardrobe that really fits anymore. So I was like, this is a nice saver. Her birthday's coming up soon too, so it's a little bit of a pre-birthday. New wardrobe. Come down a little bit more. And we'll go again. Just one more. No bájala. Solo pero y no pones peso encima. Inhale up. And then come down just that last time. All right, so Terry, we're going to come up. We'll do our balance a bit later on. Let's get into our leg stuff first. So, can you see me all right? I hope you can see my feet. So we're going to either have your hands on your hips or they can be on your thighs. Carrera. Right leg, take it on back into a curtsy. Eso que estoy haciendo es un curtsy. So we're just taking our leg back. Tiene por atrás. This is turning into a Spanish class, I believe, because she's asking me everything she asked me, I said in Spanish. So, Ronnie, I know you're doing Italian, but you want to do some Spanish too? Today she's asking. So exhaling back. But please keep your hips and shoulders forward facing. Okay, okay, this is a pelea. Recuerdes que no va a pasar más luego. Now I'm going to bring in some balance into this. If you don't like what I'm going to bring in, keep doing this. Otherwise, watch me on the next one. I go down and then I lift it up. So I'll reverse the breath now. Inhale down. Exhale up. And I've got a flex foot. If you feel more comfortable with the pointed toe, that's fine. The leg's not coming in front, it's going to the side. Bestia? Bestia. Yo vi. No vi, escuché. ¿Cómo? Vete, yo no quiero escuchar más ruido. Last one, go down and hold. Keep hips and shoulders forward, and we're going to pulse. In case you're wondering, Ramiro's not here. He's gone for a run. He's doing a longer run today. He left at 20 past 8. We'll see when he gets here. Just 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4. And then we're going to stay low in this bent leg. Well, listen, stay low. Take the other leg to the side, straight, and lift it up. Supporting leg is bent. Make it burn. It's not going to just burn into your quad, it's going to burn your glute. Yeah, 4 more. Now take the leg to the diagonal back. Ana, ese ruido no es necesario. Tú puedes ver ellos sin hacer ruido con perrito. 4 more. And bring the legs in. Bit of a burn all through here, right? So we're going to just do everything with the curtsy the other side, and then we've got more standing up leg stuff. So breath in, take the leg behind. Keep the hips and shoulders forward. Sebago there. ¿Queréis algo?
What is my curtsy?
Un poquito.
¿Qué?
Eso es que lo estoy haciendo. Shoulders relax. I suspect you guys have heard about the water. I hope you're not drinking it. My mum rang up during the class yesterday to mention the water situation. And straight away my mind went to China, potentially doing something. So I want to apologise to China. I was like, are they trying to do a terrorist act against us? But no, it turns out it's just our systems here. 3, 4 more. So apologies to China for my assumption of them doing something. But I wouldn't put it past them for the future. I think that countries are getting more and more barbaric. Look what Russia's doing with their chemical poisoning of opposition spokesmen. So watch me. That's your option. I've changed my breath. What is esa coche? Está justo frente de una pantalla. Inhale down. Exhale lift. Frente de tu cara. Busca dentro de tu bolsa. We were sorting out our wardrobes, or their wardrobes this morning, so they've got clothes on that they haven't seen. Well, Anna hasn't worn this outfit since we were in Israel last year.
No, I got him.
2 more. Stay in the squat back. Hips and shoulders forward and pulse. Pulse. Pulsar. ¿Qué estoy haciendo mi cuerpo? Rápido y pequeño. Let's go for 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4. Stay low in this leg. Take your leg out to the side. Whoops. And lift it up. Not like I just did then.
Copy, mommy. Whenever mommy please copy her.
Stay low. Now leg diagonal back. Go, go. Woo. Burn, burn, burn. Casi caíste a la pared. 1 more. And bring it in and just shake it out. Oh, that's strong. So now we're going to get into some squat leg lifts. We're going to keep our legs together. The leg lifts aren't going side. They're just going diagonal back. And I am going to move my mat forward a bit because I don't want to kick the wall when we get into our mueves tu mat. Yo quiero que tú muevas todas esas cosas when we get into our aeroplane, which we're going to do some aeroplanes as well. And they're going to be doing some leg lifting. So hands can be on the waist or they can be down on your thighs. Inhale squat, leg to the diagonal back.
Why do you cross that?
Ahora no lo veía presa a la frente de mí. Otra vez. Gracias. So inhale as you lower, exhale and up.
I could fly.
4 more. So this is going diagonal. Soon we're going to try and make it go straight back. So go down and straight back instead. Still going to go back in a bit of an angle. Beautiful day we're going to have today, it looks like. Huh? So all of these glute exercises we're doing is getting into a bit of balance too. So your core's already getting activated, which is great. So stay down low, take your arms to the side and then come up into an aeroplane. And then what you're going to do is lift the leg a little bit higher. So you're squeezing the glute, lifting up to work in the butt while we're balancing. Keep it going, exhaling, contracting in. Two more, we'll get into some proper balance soon too. Not that this isn't proper, it's just moving. Last one, bring it in, come on down, inhale down more, side, diagonal back. So we're just repeating on the other side. Inhale lower, exhale lift. Keep it going a little bit longer before we get that leg straight back. Okay, so down and straight back, please. Just make sure your weight is not coming forward into your toes. So relatively straight with the leg back. Chiggers. All right, so we're going to go down, take our leg back, our arms float, we lift up, and then we lift the leg up. Remember I told you about the incident that happened in the park a few weeks back with the guy going crazy and strangling the other guy? Well, the other day in the park, this woman was there, and I didn't recognise the kid, but she was just staring at us. I was like, oh, here we go. Anyway, Amira's like, I know her. She goes to the gym. Our gym. One more. And it was the mother of the kid whose father had done the strangling. Anyway, so turns out Ramiro speaks to her often in the gym. She doesn't do classes. I've never seen her before. But she was nice. We didn't even mention the incident. Come on now. But she definitely, I think, knew who we were. So listen, team, we're going to get into some balancing. Small world. Take ourselves over, leg goes back. The husband was not there that day. Shoulders stay relaxed. Two more. Now we're going to bring our hands onto our waist and we're going to turn our foot out to come down lower and then the leg moves back. So it's strong. It's busy in front of the screen today, isn't it? Let me know if the reception's being thrown off by them and I'll get them to stay still. Four more. All in that glute, right? And the supporting one. Placero. Complex, complex, complex. Come to the other side. Arms up and leg goes back. Huh? What's that? It does. So two more. Hands on the waist. Turn your foot out so you can balance yourself to come up lower. Come down lower, up higher. And then leg goes back. Alright, so bring that leg down and we'll just get into our tree pose. I think we've done quite a few balance anyway leading up, and then we'll come down and get into some more pompous. So dig the heel in, open the knee up, bracing the belly, hands to stay at either height, third eye or lift. Shoulders stay relaxed. If you can, your eye goes up. Now I do have a couple of challenging planks to start us. just because we can, but we're not doing any on our elbows because we will come onto our elbows to do the glute session, or the glute exercise as part of this session. So gently bring the arms down, we'll release the foot back down, and then change other heel, digging in, knee goes out, belly stays braced, and then your hands heart, go right or lift. Shoulders relaxed. Okay, so team, we're going to bring the screen down. Please write to me if there's an issue with the reception of the viewing, of the streaming, because they're blocking you around. Let me know if it's an issue. I'll try and get them to stop. What is this causing a problem? All right, so we're going to start with planks. Just a couple of minutes up on the hands. I'll tell you what, I've got too much crap and I don't buy it. I'm sick of the crap. All right, so we're going to be on our hands, knees or toes. Let's go. Shoulders away from the ears, feet together. Now you've got options for your hands just in case your wrists are sore. Puedes bajar la voz, por favor. So if you need to, you put more weight in your fingertips. That way, you're going to take some of the weight off your wrists and you won't feel so much pain there. Or you can be on your knuckles. Make a fist and be up on the knuckles. That's another way that you can take a little bit of the pressure off your wrists. But of course, you want to think about your breathing. You want to keep your shoulders back. You kind of keep your weight in the heels. And the reason, like I said, we're not going to be coming down onto our elbows and do planks down on our elbows is because we're going to be on our elbows for a fair bit when we're doing some more glute session. But this is definitely all about the abs. Plus the arms get the benefit too. We're drawing in on the first minute. But like I said, we are doing 2 minutes here. So at any stage, if you need to, you can bring those knees down. Mom. What I'd recommend doing to help you get through this is to try and make the breaths a little bit slower than the previous breath, okay? You don't want to let your hips drop so you'll feel any soreness in your lower back, nor do you want to have your bottom up high, therefore you won't be working your glutes, your abs anymore, you'll be working your arms more. So nice straight frame in the body. Close, 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 team. Don't give up on yourself. We're into the last 20 seconds. Such a cute little outfit. I love it. 5 seconds here. Adorable. And guess what, team? You're there. Knees down onto your elbows, and your elbows are forward more. Now we're going to take the leg that's closest to me away from you. Make sure you're doing the leg that's closest to me because we're going to have a break with more planks before we go to the other side. So the legs away straight. Take a breath in and lift the leg up. Exhale as you rise. Inhale as you lower. So the same leg, touch it down, toe down, and then lift. Y no quiero escuchar tu ruido. Entonces alejate de ella.
Cuando el otro pie sube.
2 more. Now leg, sorry, I might have done 3. Leg goes away from you. Déjame tetas, o tú tienes que salir. Tienes el teléfono activado para que tú le llamas. Déjame tetas. 2 more. Now the leg goes behind you, please. Okay. All right, so we've got a 4-point move here. Bend the leg, flex the foot. We're going to inhale, lift, exhale, extend, inhale, bend, and then lower. So lift, extend, lift, and lower. Just when you lower, it's only about 10 centimeters. I'll tell you what. No. So annoying. You know, sometimes you kiss your kids like with a little bit too much force. You're like frustrated, but you love them, so you kiss them a little bit hard. So, no. Silence. One more. Now listen, just push up, exhale. Bring your tail off.
No.
Huele bien tu cabello. She's getting the nice gentle kisses. 2 more. Okay, this leg's coming down. No break, team. Up into the plank on your hands. Shoulders away from the ears. Got 2 more minutes, and I promise this is it in terms of planks today. So just know you're not going to have to do any more to make the most of these ones. Shoulders away from the ears. Weight into the heels. Belly, switch it on. And if you need to, your weight goes into your fingertips. Hey, comes limpio. Or you make that fist and be up on your knuckles. Comes limpio. Tu questo sta salendo in boca. They're eating peas. They haven't touched much of the carrot or the capsicum yet. And some peanuts. Anda, overhead. Anda, coge que zanahoria, por favor. Comes algo buena. Okay? Anda, coge zanahoria. They've already had breakfast, mind you. They had Greek yogurt with some coconut and some sultanas. Do you feel sorry for me? No, you can't. I've got a good laugh. I can't feel sorry for me. That is so annoying. Y las amo. Les amo muchísimo. At least I was eating a carrot. Ana coge tú también una zanahoria o pimiento rojo. So keep this going. Deja papi verlos en este puesto. So Ramiro has arrived. He will see them in their naughty state. Keep this going a little bit longer. Ven a ver tus hijas cómo están. Alright, we're nearly there. Okay, chicas, mueven ya. Rápido.
Hey guys, morning. Hope you enjoyed the class.
Rápido. Okay, so come down onto the elbows. And we're going to do everything on the other side. So good job. That's 4 minutes of planks. 2, 1, 2. Great. Other leg away. Pointed toe. Lift it up. No comienza a abajo. Ahora papi está aquí. Few more. Now gently let the toe come down. Go. Anda baña. The knees put in bed. Hace mi clase de estiramientos entonces. He's like he's going to do some stretching. I said, go do my head to stretch. 2 more. Now listen, till this leg goes out to the side. Cuenta papi que hicimos. And then other side, take the leg back. Still on the same plane. Está bien. 2 more. Then we're going for that 4-point move. So listen, bend the leg, flex the foot, inhale up, exhale, extend, inhale, bend, exhale, lower. Papi, ¿sabes qué tú tienes? ¿Tú sabes qué yo tienes? Vas a pasar pantalla. Do you want to see Ramiro in his underwear? I was pushing him, trying to get him in front of the screen. And he's all sweaty, so she's like pushing him at the same time, just like, yeah. Few more.
This is underpants. Let's pants.
One more.
Yes, I
I'll do shorter stuff in. Well, shorter stuff in. And now push up, exhale. No. One more. Then we're going to get back into some abdominals, but on our back. And let's bring it down. I know you want to stretch, but I'm not going to give it to you until later when we finish all of our glute stuff, okay? He put his shorts on so that he can come in front of the screen. So Maury wanted to put us a ceiling. Okay, so feet together. Toes pointed up. We'll just start with some upper abs. Exhale, rise up. Debes bien. So buena la carrera. Ana tiene tus música.
Ana, ¿no vas a dañar, por favor?
Si tú tienes, papi te da las auriculares y puedes escuchar una canción. Esa sale música. Esa máquina es con música, como un iPod. Sí, tiene música. Amor, ¿puedes poner Chino y Nacho por ahí? Come on up, exhale, and then halfway back. And lift again. Chino y Nacho. If you don't know Chino y Nacho, which is Chino is one of the guys, and Nacho is the other one, look it up on YouTube. They have some great songs. Really good music. Sudaste mucho. Bien hecho. Te ves bien. So little ones are coming up as you exhale and then center it back. I wish my back wasn't bad so I could sometimes run. You feel good after a run. My back's just not prepared to do it. Know your ankles or your knees. It's light, you know. I think light people are a bit easy to run. They don't have as much impact on your bones and your joints. All right, so hold this one up. Bring the arms forward. Shoulders stay relaxed. You can use an elbow or underneath to come up. Let's peel. Sit tall at the top. Come back halfway. Now we're going to lift the legs up. Hands together. Inhale, open. Exhale and close. Legs together. Now you're done. 2 days in a row, someone's calling this time.
Very good, thanks. And you?
Es mi mamá otra vez. Do 2 more. Now listen, we're going to bring our arms out wide and then kick up.
Can you say again?
Yesterday's phone call was from my mum to tell us about the contaminated water during the class. Don't worry, it's calling my mum again.
So,
2 more.
well, so what
Alright, flex the foot, bring that heel down, and then just slowly come back.
Okay. Yes, and so
we're going to just bring our legs up. It's his work. He needs to go to work. I should have told him in advance. Flexing the foot, take both legs away. Now we are going to extend onto this. If you want.
Are you going to take a walk?
Oh no, it's not his work. It's walk. He's saying work. Walk, not work. Anyway, sorry, you don't need to hear it. So we're going to push those away.
Sure.
And then we're going to hold it out here.
Okay, no
And
worries.
then inhale, open. Exhale, close 3 times. And then bring it in. Push away. And then open and close. And bring it in. Push away. And then inhale, open. Exhale, close. Higher up is fine if you need. Bring it in. Push away. Open and close. Bring it in. Last time. Ooh, it's strong. Then we're going to get into our first lot of glutes. And bring it in. Feet come down so your heels are underneath your knees and your feet are hip width distance apart and you're pushing up. And you're going to do that pinball, hip it side to side. Let's go. Exhale one side and the other side. So now we're working opposing muscle groups. When you're doing your crunch, you're sort of bringing everything in tight here. Now we're like lengthening it out, tightening the underside. Pensé cuando estabas diciendo walk, estabas diciendo work. Pensé que era tu trabajo, diciendo que tienes que ir a trabajar. O caminar. Que tenemos que hacer es hacer el jardín un poquito a la frente. Ella puede estar con nosotros cuando estamos arreglando. One's walking up here, that's what it is. We'll go out into the garden so that we can hang out in the front. She's not allowed in. Hopefully that will change soon, hey? One day. 4 more. At least we live so close that we can walk to each other and see each other easy enough. Now team, it's going to be a little bit more challenging, so you don't have to take this option, but I want you to bring your feet in if you can and be off onto the balls of your feet. And it's the same hip side to side move. Now if you prefer to be down on the flat foot, that's okay. So it's getting you stronger in the glutes, it's getting you stronger in the back. But we'll break this up with more abs shortly. Keep this going strong. A few more here. Two more each way. Nice strong glutes, hey? And just lower it down, nice and gently. Then bring your heels together, toes up, heels down. One more round of basic abdominal strengtheners, and then one more round of lower belly, rising up. And then we've got one more lot of glute exercises here, lying on our back, before we do some back exercises that are also going to benefit the glutes. So we've got some similar moves to last time we did the glute class, some different moves as well. Whatever we do, it's all really effective. I'm going to throw in a side glute exercise for you, Ronit, because I know you like the side stuff, so we'll do that too. So come up as you exhale, halfway back, rise again. See the tummy moving down as we're rising up. A bit too much chocolate yesterday. All right, it's the weekend. But that stops me during the week. I just have less during the week, more on the weekend. Couple more, and then we're going to do those little ones before we roll up. Centimetre back. Do 2 more. hold this one up, bring the arms forward, shoulders away from the ears. Remember, elbow underneath, whatever you need, or straight legs to help you come up. Sitting tall, come back halfway, shoulders away from the ears. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just lift the legs up a fraction, and we're just going to pulse down. Relax. They're listening to music. This is a real treat for them. We have it in the afternoon music, but never do they have their headphones and actually listening to a device. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stop there. Open the legs out wide, bring the arms in, and then just touch both down. Four more. Okay, bring it on in. Lower the legs down, open the arms out, and come down gently. Lower belly again. So we're going to take our legs out wide and flex your feet. Push the heels away. So you can go up on a higher angle if you're needing it. If your hips are clicking too much, just find the place. Maybe your legs need to be in closer so they don't click as much. So push this one's away and then just pulse. 4, 3, 2, bring it in. Push away. Pulse. Bring it in. Push away. Belly contract, pulse. Bring it in and away. Pulse. A few more rounds, not too many because it's so intense. Pulse, pulse. 2 more rounds. Ooh, and all right, bring the legs together, bring them back in, lower it down, feet wider than your hips. Lift up, side to side, pinball. So this is really a different part of your glute that's being attacked than you were doing before. When the legs are narrow, you're attacking a different part. That's why we change the leg positioning up. All right, so bring the feet up onto the balls of the feet so their toes are underneath your knees, and then hips side to side. Let's go. So all about the glutes. And we'll get into some side stuff for the glutes and some back stuff for the glutes, and then you'll be glutes done. Four more. All right, so just bring the heels down. I will give you some stretches at the end, I promise that. Come on to one side. We've got our foot lifted and our toes down into the hot potato. Tapping forward, tapping back. Tap, tap, up, tap, tap, yeah. So this is the glutes that you're working. Resting your head onto that arm. Four more. Now stop here, flex the foot, take the leg back and lower the heel. Now heel come forward. That's the heel that's moving. When it's the hot potato, it's the toe that's moving, that's driving the move. Depending on what device you've got, you could just turn around and face the other way, or after this one, I'm going to flip over and go to the other side. So just whichever, however it feels to get up and over, do so. We've got a pointed toe, toes down and hot potato forward and back. Keep it going a little bit longer, please. A couple more. Probably, I haven't counted properly, so sorry, but we'll stop after this one. And flex the foot, take the leg back, and heel goes down. So that heel is doing the driver. Go down, elbow. Midi style. Now heel forward. She's screaming because she's got headphones in. She doesn't know she's talking so loud. Formal. All right, good job. Bring the feet together. Come onto your tummies. We're going to get into some back exercises here before we come up to standing. So let's lift open and double tap. All about the glute. Back and glute. Now if you can, just reach back. Hold this one open. Anyway, lift up. It's so cute. They've both got the music on. They're both wiggling to the music. Oh, no me digas que están viendo cosas.
No, solo lo escuchando. Pero papi, Ana puede verlo, porque yo no, porque no puedo ver. Pero ahora sí puede.
Formal. We're just holding the upper body still. That's getting it tight too. Vas a bailar para nada, okay? So bring the legs in. Fast kick. This is it. Arms aren't doing anything. They're just holding still, keeping the upper body lift. Look at those glutes. And stop there. Good job. Hands, elbows underneath you. Feet come down. Pull forward either into your Sphinx or hands under the shoulders and have a stretch a little bit higher up. Should feel good. Amor, usa el balde. La agua que está en el recipiente mejor. Feet together, knees apart, sit back. Vale. So we'll do some stretches while we're balancing. So I'm just going to move the screen upward. So great job so far. Good lot of glutes that we've achieved today. Pressing your right foot over the thigh and then bring your hands down into your prayer. And keep pushing that knee down. If you push it down even more with your hand, you get more of a stretch. Grace. I'll have to come and have a look what you've written, but I've just seen the name pop up. Put on. Oh. Neo. Neo or Nemo? Come on up, lower that foot down. Cross it over. She's listening to music. I don't know any Nemo music, but I do know Neo. So you're getting a nice release in the glute at the same time. Come on up. We're going to take our left arm out, right knee out. This will let your glutes have a bit of a stretch too. Oh, this is our lockdown balance. Hold on to your foot and then take it on out. 2 more. Okay, bring it in. That was me losing balance. Switch to the other side. So, oh, she's in her car. I thought she was walking here. Está aquí en carro la boba.
What? My grandma?
So other side.
Oye, afuera.
Sí, pero dile a Ana, lleva a Ana.
Ana, voy no sacaré estos después.
Déjalo aquí. No quiero que tú le lleves la música. We'll go into our troop. I can see why people put kids in front of devices. I do not do that. But you see how quiet Anna was just then? That's her listening to music. Hands to heart. Third eye or lifting. Shoulders stay relaxed. Really, she didn't walk up, she drove. So you've got to poner zapatos. Bring the arms down. Abi, tú puedes llevar a los recipientes. Other side. You can't say palm. Hands to heart. Third eye or lift. Shoulders stay relaxed. This is para boba. Oh, even before Anna's got no sleeves on. She's putting a jacket on. Ayuda, Ana, con su jacket. Pero yo voy a salir de frente. 2 more breaths. So bring the arms down, release the foot. Let's just do some shoulder arms. And then head over to the side. Bit of a stretch. And then over to the other side. So team, great job today. Hope you enjoyed the glute session. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Maury, Ronette, and whoever else is out there. I appreciate you joining me. And from Monday, I'll be starting all over again. And whatever body parts, if you have any requests, then please send through any requests. But I appreciate you joining me, and I appreciate your work for your pompies. Enjoy your weekend. Bye now.